just in the local supermarket and picking up a few things for the store. Not amazing prices, to be honest, but with the club card points, it knocks the price down a little bit, and I'm low on items to part out, so I thought I'm going to pick these up anyway. So going to get these back home and start getting them parted out. Just got a small mini haul here from the local supermarket. We went shopping yesterday for our weekly groceries, went to our local Tesco store, and there was a bunch of Lego on sale there. A lot of Minecraft sets, a lot of Harry Potter, but to be honest, my store isn't the biggest, and they didn't have a huge selection of Lego, so it was really just the end of an aisle that they had stacked up. Now the prices were not super amazing, but I wanted to pick some up because I don't really have any backlog for part out, and I need to keep restocking items. Not that everything here is out of stock, of course, but there are some things here that I've had some success with, I suppose. So for instance, this set here is the Minecraft Beekeeper set, and I found that the villagers, for instance, in here sold quite well. Part outs on all of these are not amazing. They're probably around the 2.5 mark. But I also sold all of the bees out of here to somebody on Bricklink, and so they went quite well. Those were £13.50 with your club card points. So the way Tesco work is they have like a loyalty card, for those of you that don't know, and you get a special price if you have the loyalty card. So I think these were maybe £18 retail price or £13.50 if you use your loyalty card. So this little lot without the loyalty card came to about £450, and then with the loyalty card came down to about £320. So picked up 5 of the beekeepers. Also picked up 5 of this Minecraft set, which I've not had before. This is the horse stable, and the intention here is that I'll be listing the animals and the figures on eBay, and the rest of the parts will go into the store, so we'll see how that does. 5 of those as well. And then also picked up 5 of the Hogwarts Polyjuice Potion Mistake, mostly because of the 20th anniversary Harry Potter figures. All of those 20th anniversary figures seem to sell quite well, and that's why I also picked up 4 of these. They only had 4 of this particular set, so I took what they had on the shelf, and again went for the Hermione Granger 20th anniversary golden figure there as well. So I'll be getting these parted out over the coming days and get this lot into the store. Kicking off my Monday morning routine, as usual, by starting to listen to the Mac Power Users podcast, which is a great podcast for anyone who's a fan of Apple and all of the various devices, whether it be a Mac, whether that be a desktop, laptop, also iPads, iPhones. Great talk about all of the Apple ecosystem. But anyway, let's get on to the orders. Just 3 orders on Brick Owl for this morning. And what have we got here? 6 on Bricklink. And then on eBay, we have got 6 to post and 1 waiting for payment. And we'll get all of these picked and packed and sent off to these lovely customers. So here's a bunch of eBay orders that I've picked ready to pack. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orders took a lot less than 5 minutes to pick. Mostly minifigures plus a poly bag, although I do have a set that I need to go and pull and get that packed as well. So here, to start with, we've got 7 clone troopers that have been purchased on eBay. I always offer a discount on quantity, so that customer will have benefited from getting each of those a little cheaper. This is a Ninjago figure, Uganami or something like that, I think it's called. This is a Princess Leia, and this is the screenslaver from the Incredibles 2 movie, and then we've also got a Captain Marvel polybag going out. Gonna get those packed up now and get them sent off and get on with the Bricklink and Brick Owl orders. Here's a couple of small orders from Bricklink or Brick Owl. This one is just for 1 dish with the Imperial logo pattern on it. This one is for a Ock minifigure, and this one is just for, if I can turn it over, a dinosaur jaw. And then another order for just 2 lots, 21 1x4 dark green bricks, and 2 of these plates. Here's a feature of Brick Freedom that I'm taking full advantage of, although I didn't really think I would when I signed up for the service. But you can pick multiple orders. So here I'm picking 3 orders together, and they're all categorized by letter, so A, B, C. And all I'm doing at the moment, I've got A in the top left there, B in the top right, and C in the bottom right here. And you can just go through, pick multiple orders as you go around, and then mark them off. So the next item I want, for instance, is 508. So I'm going to go to 508, and I just want 3 of these. So I'll pick those out, put them into my cup for C, mark it off, and then move on to the next item for the next order, which in this case is order A, and those are in 510, and I need 5 of these. I've got to be honest, I don't normally pick out of the drawer like this. I normally take the drawer out, if I'm honest. So those are going into order A, mark them off, and on to the next item. It's such a great feature. Decent order came in this morning for 60 lots, I believe, which is all picked now. And time to get that put into its box and shipped out. A couple more orders come in today as well. I need to go and get those picked out and get them on their way. Another order just in from eBay, and this one is for 3 of the bandmates, and I use a variable listing with each of the bandmates numbered. I've got them written on a sheet here with each of the numbers, and then I just pull the numbered box from the couple of boxes that I've got over here, and nice and quick and easy, picked in about a minute, and just need to get them in an envelope and sent off. Here's the latest item to sell on eBay. It's Monday the 1st of November today, and this was listed last Thursday with a bunch of other sets that I covered in my last blog. And this one sold for £75, which seemed to be the going rate for these. Box is in absolutely mint condition, as tends to be the case with most of my things. The odd one or two that I may have got courtesy of Argos usually end up with some sort of dent or whatever. But this one is in really good condition, so I'm going to get this parceled up nice and carefully and get this sent off. Another last minute order just for a villager minifigure. This is from the Minecraft beekeeper set, and I only picked these up yesterday. Picked them up because they were $13.50 a set in Tesco, and I'd had some success in selling these in the past. Listed them last night, or relisted them, so didn't even have to recreate the listing, just relisted another 5 of these and sold one already. Just going through the morning orders from eBay. We've got a Princess Leia minifig here, and then we've got 2 sets that have been sold. Now both of these are from last week's listings that I put up, so that's been really successful so far. I think this is something like 5 or 6 of the sets selling. This is 76059 Doc Ox Tentacle Trap, and the other one is the Star Wars Porg. The Porg sold for about £89, and this one, I can't remember, was about 57, something like that, from going from memory. So need to get these packed up and out today. Interestingly, one of them chose additional shipping, so you know, I have an option on my listings. Normally I send by economy, you know, second class, and these asked for it to be sent first class as an option in there. They pay a little extra. Now, what I don't like about that though is eBay don't make it very clear that the customers paid extra postage, especially when you're not buying the postage through eBay. If you're buying it through eBay, it's pretty fine, but if you're not, they don't make it obvious on the sales overview screen that that this needs to be sent by a different method. So I do wish they would improve that, and it's something you need to be really careful of when you're selling your items and not using eBay shipping. You know, we often talk about whether it's worth holding on to manuals or not for all of the Lego sets that we part out. And today I received an order for 2 manuals, which at least for these type of manuals certainly makes it worthwhile. The police headquarters here sold for about £8. This one for just about 2, so not an enormous amount for this. But now this is, you know, relatively unusual. Probably I could count the number of times I've sold large manuals like this on one hand. I have sold surprisingly lots of instruction manuals for smaller sets, even particularly things like friend sets, etc. But glad I held on to these especially, and hopefully you know, we can move some more of these in the future. Another small order going out this morning. This is the Lego Baby from the City People. I think this is actually from Assembly Square, actually, in terms of the set that I pulled it from. Sold for $3.50. Just smallest order going out today, and yeah, I'm sure they'll be very happy with that. So recently I showed you how I was doing some picking and picking multiple orders at the same time using Brick Freedom, and you know, it is it is a good tool if you do it correctly. Unfortunately, my worst fears have been recognized today when a customer is telling me that they're missing a couple of items from their order. Now, having checked inventory and from memory of the parts that they purchased, I can recall picking the items and checking inventory. The items aren't there, so I did pick them, I can only assume that I've put them in the wrong order, which is a nightmare, and really not very good customer service at all. And it would be great if I could just replace the items, and I can do that on one lot. There are actually 2 lots that I've done this on in the same order. And for one of the lots, I can fulfill it completely. On the other lot, there were 3 items, and I've only got 2 left in stock. So it really does cause you a massive dilemma, and I think I'm going to go back to picking individual orders, at least for the time being, until I can make sure that my process for picking multiple orders is better than it is currently. So just a word of warning for you guys out there, picking multiple orders at the same time. You know, on the one hand, it's a time saving, but if you get it wrong, you haven't saved any time at all, and you've let a customer down, and just something to consider. I had someone reach out to me this week who watches the channel, and had noticed that I am using the Rayco units, and that I'd purchased a lot of drawer dividers in the past, and very kindly asked me if I wanted some dividers free from him. He valued the content that I'm putting out there, and made the kind gesture of reaching out and offering me 100 or so dividers that he wasn't using anymore, free of charge, and he sent them to me this week in this package, which is super kind of him. And although I've got lots of dividers at the moment, these will come in very handy, because I know I don't have enough dividers for all of the drawers that I have at the moment. But the reason that he didn't need the dividers at the moment is that he has been 3D printing some dividers of his own to create extra drawer compartments within the Rayco drawers, and he sent me some samples of them. So what he's doing is he's printing a number of different types of dividers. So this one, for instance, allows you to compartmentalize a drawer into, if I can get this in with one hand, which is tricky, into 8. So that goes in there like that, and then makes 8 little compartments in the drawer. So it's super useful. Now, these are good if you've just got the odd part and you can get them out with your finger. Otherwise, they're too small really to get your fingers into them easily. So one of the things that he did to get around that is he created a series of lids that you would potentially keep handy, and you put them on the top, and you can just tip them out, and the parts will just come out, and then, you know, help yourself, and then put back what you don't want to pick. So it was really kind of him to send me these, and they are super useful. Now, he also in here has some other types of compartments. So he has this, which you can use to put in, and again, difficult with one hand, but you get the idea. I'm not going to put it in properly, but that would compartmentalize it into 2 compartments at the top and leave the rest blank. And you can use these in all sorts of configurations, and the best way to explain that is in the sheet that he sent me here, which shows the different configurations that he has. So here he's got on the left the 8 compartment ones. Then he's using 2 of the dividers I just showed you with a regular Rayco divider in the middle. And then also he's got this combination there. And here he's shown another one where he just separates them into 4, and those on the right there is the example of the lids that he uses to get the parts out more easily. Now that got me really intrigued about how you do this, and got me intrigued with 3D printing a little bit. So I did ask some questions about that, but was quite staggered in a way to learn how long it takes to print one of these separators. And I think he said it takes something like 2 hours for the printer to create just one of these separators. Cost wise, not a lot of in-depth analysis, but they seem to be as cheap, if not cheaper, than the Ricoh ones, which are quite expensive. But of course you have to have a 3D printer, you need to design the things yourself, and then you need the time to print them. But I just wanted to take my hat off to him for the invention that he's created, you know, or used in approaching how to maximize the draw space, and I think he's done a great job. Of course, in some cases, depending on what you want, you can just throw all these items into an open drawer and just pour them out and pick them, everyone to their own. Some of us like to be super organized and compartmentalize everything, and I think a blend of the two is useful, so that you use these when appropriate, but when it doesn't suit you to do that and you just need to throw some parts in the drawer, you can do that as well. Use a mix and match approach. Here's a little order where somebody's purchased a full set of the Friends minifigures. And what I normally do, because I sometimes sell on eBay as well, I tend to store them with the accessories. Now, this person has ordered from Bricklink, and so they're ordered as minifigure entries only. So I have a little pot of accessories that I now need to get back into my inventory, which is fine. I'll do that, not a problem. But just thought I would raise that point about storing them with access, because I find that, you know, if you're selling on eBay, typically you want to sell them with the accessory because they just sell much better. But Bricklink, of course, lists them as minifigure only entries, and I tend not to include the accessories because it confuses the pricing. And if you add a little extra because you put the accessory in with it, people aren't going to notice that very easily unless they start drilling into your store. So I just leave them as minifigure entries. Anyway, I'm going to go and get this one packed and out of the door. Very small order just received from eBay, and just checking everything is out of there. I think there's still something stuck. Yeah, another couple. So I think all of this was a Ninjago lot, and I got it pretty cheaply. I think I had watched it on eBay, and the guy came back and made me an offer, and for what was in here, it was okay. I mean, they weren't, you know, hugely discounted, wasn't super cheap, but I reckon that I'd more than double the amount on this cheap lot. And the good thing is, you know, it adds a bit more variety to the store or to eBay. So worth picking up. It's just one of those casual sort of browsing orders, just looking through things. Saw this one, was watching it, guy made me an offer, and I just accepted it. Sold another set today on eBay, so just coming to pick it up. And it is this one, and someone's asked for it to be sent pretty sharpish because it's for a birthday present at the weekend. So going to get this off today, first class for them. They paid about £30 for it plus postage, so happy enough with that. Not an amazing set and not very old, so good to just get it off the shelf. Just picked up a couple of boxes from John Lewis. Had them delivered to my local Waitrose, and this was on the back of a deal that I'd seen yesterday where if you spent £200 on Lego at John Lewis, you got £40 off. So getting £200 worth of Lego for £160. Or if you bought £85 worth of Lego, you got £15 off. So this is what I ended up getting. So I bought, what did I get? I bought 5 of these. This is 76194, Tony Stark's Sicarian Iron Man. So I think there are 5 of those. Looks like there's another one at the bottom. And then I also bought some of these 76154. These are the newer Marvel Eternal sets. Bought them really to try the minifigures. Don't know how well they are going to sell, but bought 5 of those. Now the reason there's only 3 in the box is because I split across 2 orders. So I made sure that this order was only just over £200, so that I got the £40 off. And then I placed another order, which was for another 2 of the Eternal sets, which are in here somewhere. So there we go. There's another 2 of those in there. And then I also bought 5 of these 75310 dual on Mandalore, and again mostly for the minifigures. Now this lot came to a bit more than £85, but you know, I got another £15 off that. So you know, I thought they were worth picking up at those prices, and you know, I'm just trying to build up a little bit of a part out backlog to keep us going here in the store and get things replenished and get some more figures onto eBay so that we can, you know, try and take advantage of the holiday period where people are buying a little bit more. Another little order here for Brick Owl, and the weird thing about this is that it's about the 5th or 6th order I've had in the last hour. Which is really surprising for Brick Owl, because Brick Owl's been really dead lately. Now all of the orders have been relatively small, like this one, but they all count, and very pleased to receive them, and long may it continue. It is Thursday the 4th of November, and it's a funny day today because there are no orders on Bricklink, and there are no orders on Brick Owl. So not a single order on either platform today. Now yesterday was strange in a slightly different way with Brick Owl, because we all know how quiet Brick Owl has been, and I think I had 3 orders yesterday morning when I got up, and then in the afternoon I had like 5 or 6 orders in the space of an hour. So it's really strange. But what is encouraging about Brick Owl is that if I look at my cart, you know, the number of people that have carts open in my store is relatively high for me. So that's an indicator that we will get some orders throughout the day today, I think. Now there are 2 things sold on eBay, and they are Big Bird, the Big Bird minifigure from Sesame Street. That's sold for about £11. And also this set. This is Moltor's Lava Smasher. This sold for about £33, something like that. So all I've got to get packed today at the moment are those two things. But then I need to get busy. I have a couple of sets have been parted out for me. Here I've got 5 of the Minecraft Beekeeper sets. And over here we have got 5 Harry Potter sets. These are this one, 56386. Can't remember the full title. It's the portion one. So got to get both of these put away. So I guess you could say it's a positive that I haven't got many orders to do, so I can get these put away. But obviously the aim is to make money, and if you don't have orders coming in, you're not making money. So I would prefer to have lots of orders and not get time to put these away this morning, but that isn't the case. But there's always something to do in the store, so that's not a problem. It's a pretty quiet day today so far. Only 3 orders on Bricklink this morning and nothing anywhere else. And yesterday was particularly odd, with not a single order on Bricklink or Brick Owl when I got up yesterday morning. But I'd gone all day without an order at all coming in. And then about 4 o'clock, I got about 5 orders in the space of 5-10 minutes. So it was really bizarre, and I had a bit of a scramble to get them off to the post office. But really quiet, I think, for this time of year at least. I was expecting to be much busier than I am. Maybe I need to look at a few things. Maybe it's my pricing. Maybe there's just not the demand. I do know that lots of sellers are saying how quiet it is, and I think we're all comparing to last year, which of course was sort of locked down and everyone was rushing to get the Christmas presents and things like that. Royal Mail aren't helping at the moment because they're losing things, they're late with deliveries, so that's having an impact as well. But anyway, it is what it is. We keep on going, and I've got lots more to upload. Parted out a few sets yesterday, got them up to the store. Got another 8 sets of the Captain Carter Marvel sets to go up this morning as well. Now that they've finally done the inventory, that is, seemed to take them forever to do that one. But yeah, lots still going on. Never a dull moment running a Bricklink store, and always tons of work to do. So yeah, lots to keep me busy. So as I've covered in my vlog recently, I'm using Brick Freedom to sync my inventory now. And I'm a little bit puzzled here because only yesterday or the day before I was looking at this and my inventory value was £42,000. It's now dropped to 39,000. That's a £3,000 difference, and I haven't sold £3,000 worth of parts, and I haven't particularly done any inventory pricing updates that I can think of. So I'm really puzzled and concerned why there's such a significant difference at the moment. These didn't last very long. These are 4 of the Villager from the Beekeeper Minecraft set. I don't know what the set number is. Oh, hang on. I've got an instruction book over here because I'd only just parted them out. So it's this figure here. Sold one immediately that I relisted them the other day when I parted these out, and then the other 4 have just gone in one single sale. So it's always nice when you see things being added to eBay, added to the store, and you see them selling out really quick. It's always great to see. So I've had a bunch of orders in throughout the day now, and this is one of them. We've got all sorts of small printed pieces in here, the odd fish in there as well. Lots of minifigure hairs and heads, etc. A couple of these Ninjago spinners, some plants, some other used pieces, this Ninjago wolf and some other printed tiles and things, and that's pretty much it. Those are little sort of printed tiles that are typically for crossings on microscale buildings, I think, from the architecture set. So nice little order, about 40 quid's worth. And on to the next orders now. Next order up is an order from eBay, and it's one of these little Lego Friends Henry minifigures. They're the real sort of childlike mini dolls on the smaller scale. So those tend to sell quite well. All of the male Friends minifigures always seem to sell pretty well, whereas the actual girl mini dolls I find rarely sell at all. Another small order for some green bricks. These are 2x6s and some new 1x6 and a used 1x6. So quite a small order, but I've noticed that a lot of green seems to be moving at the moment. I had an order in my last blog in particular that was all green, and so there seems to, I don't know, for whatever reason, seems to be a lot of it going. But that's not a bad thing, because I've got plenty of green to be adding to the store here. These are from the Captain Carter Marvel set, which I had parted out for me yesterday, and those will be going into the store later today.